Alrighty, guys. It's time to move again. It's been about 10 years since I talked to you last. We're not moving across state lines. We're actually not even leaving the county lines. We're just moving to another place that I built. Um, just on actually like a couple of hills away, not that far from my brother's place. But yeah, so we are just moving over there. It is now 2000. It is actually um, or sorry, it's not quite 2000. It's about to be 2000. It's 1999. It's December of or October of 1999, not December. We just got done with harvest um, for our first year in or not our first year for this year. And yeah, so we got to go. I'll show you the new yard, and I'll also in this episode we're gonna go get some of our new equipment that we bought for this year or for going into the new millennia or the into the 2000s. So let's go ahead and head over to the new yard and I'll show you around. Alrighty, guys, we're just getting pulled up here to the new yard. As you can see, we have a whole bunch of trees along the edge of the driveway as the hill kind of falls off. We kind of got a two gate there. They used to have just one gate when I moved in here. This gate that went towards the house, and then they had this. Then they had a kind of loop where the shop is over here that would bring you back out through that gate. But now I kind of just leave it there for mainly accessories, but got the truck off. We obviously had to take our 4020 with us again. One of the, well, you guys will see when we start showing off the equipment, what we took and sold and bought new in the years since the last time I talked to you. But yeah, we actually moved the house, moved my old house from the other place over to here, and here we are. I gotta remember where the lights are. Oop, wrong one. Oh, right. Yep. Okay. Anyways, sorry, getting distracted. Um, yeah. So we just moved the house over to here. There's really nothing different with the house. The garage we couldn't move because it was 30 years old already, and which the house was too. But the house has this nice like cement brick frame that the guys could like jack up under before you got to the normal footer. So they could get in under this, whereas the garage is just four walls. And I just said, you know what, I want a bigger garage anyways. So here's my garage, very excessive, but my goal is I can pull the truck in with the trailer, or one of the trucks, one of the dump trucks that we have now. I can pull in here easy. Not, well, actually, I could probably pull both of them in here. Probably get one off to the side here and then get another one over here. So yeah, obviously it has another door here. Uh, here's that loop that I was talking about. So the old garage was like right here, and then they would just have you kind of pull in right through the shop here basically, and or the shed here, and you could pull right into the garage, or you could kind of loop back around, and then this loop, instead of running in between these two poles here, uh, just kind of looped back onto the normal driveway here, and then ran out along the edge of the yard there. Anyways, so yeah, we'll close that up. Go ahead and put the lights off. I'll turn my flashlight on because that's, yeah, I got my nice little seating area. I took that from over there. Um, yeah, I don't know. This big ass boulder was actually on the other side of the old house that was here. But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and show you the new shop, and then we can go look at some of the other stuff hidden on the other side of the trees over there. But yeah, um, oh, so yeah, we got a garage stall basically. You can pull a tractor in here easy enough, or kind of. You can pull the tractors we have now, but some of the newer ones are bigger. So, but yeah, we got my tool benches back here, and everything. Got some pliers and stuff. Yeah, we got big bays. My goal is I wanted this to be 100 feet wide, or not 100 feet. I want it to be 60 feet wide. So if one day I do get a semi and a trailer, which I might here within a year before harvest, I might get a truck and trailer. I wanted to be able to pull it all the way in without having to unhook it and just having the trailer sitting here or something like that, you know? So, yep. Shut the door. All right, so we'll keep moving along here. Could have done this when it wasn't dark out, but we're late enough in the year. It gets dark in like at like 5 o'clock anyway. So, as you kind of follow along our lovely tree-lined driveway back here, I wanted the cattle cattle separated from the main yard a little bit, just so didn't have to smell them every time I walked in the house. But yeah, so I built this cattle barn. Um, and yeah, got this nice little cattle barn. We got our bins over here. Um, did not move our old bins. We just sold them to a neighbor. He took them down and was putting them up at his place a couple of years ago. One of these is one of these held exactly what the two that I had before held. So yeah. And then I got one of the cow pastures. I had one at the house, you know, and then my brother had one at his place, but we took both of the sheds at my place, at my old place, and we moved them to my brother's place. So we took down the um, one pasture that I had there, and we moved in one of the buildings there. He's got my old shop there too. Took down his old shop, and yeah. So, that's the tour of the new place. In the morning, I will show you guys, or maybe I'll go find the new equipment, or not go find, whatever. I'll show you the equipment that we have now. So, I'll see you in the morning. Alrighty. Good morning, everyone. We are on to uh, getting our new equipment. First off, as you can see, I went and got a new truck. This is a 1994 GMC service body truck. Um, yeah, I don't know what else you really want to know other than that. But yeah, first off, we're going to head to the Case dealership. I'm going to show you one of the new tractors I got and one of the new cultivators that I got. And I'm trying to remember what I all technically am choosing. Um, and then we'll head to the Deere dealership and I'll show you what I got there. And then once I get everything kind of squared away, I'll show you everything. But we'll just head to the dealerships first. So I'll see you there. Alrighty, guys, we're just pulling into the Case dealership here. Normally, I think they want you to park out front, but since I'm here, I'm gonna just pull in back, and they already know I'm here. So the Case dealership here also sells cat equipment, um, and obviously combines. We bought this, well, not this exact cultivator, but this cultivator, and we went for a 75C cat Challenger as well. Which, you know, Case dealership, you're probably like, why would you buy a cat piece from it? Well, because I like Challenger, and I think these tractors have plenty of horsepower for us, and I think it'll do all the tillage we need, and we'll probably have this for several years to come. So, yep, we bought one of these. They're not, I don't think they're all new. I think one of them's used and one's new, and then the other one is a retuned one. But yeah, anyways. So, yeah, I was gonna get the 8910 over here as well, but I decided against that because I kept one of the other tractors from the previous years, and I'll show you that later. Um, we don't really need a Steiger because we don't really have big plots of ground, and we're not pulling huge equipment around. Then what do we got for combines? We got 2144. I'm guessing 2166, 2188. Yeah. So, my combine of choice is not going to be a Case one this time, unfortunately. You'll see what I got when we get to the deer dealership. I went with the deer, but you'll see what I got there. Um, Also, they got manure spreaders here, a couple rippers, and a disc. But actually, might still get this disc, or at least one like it. We'll look at the price of the one at the deer dealership we're about to look at. But yeah, so we'll jump back in the truck over here, and we will head to the deer dealership now, and I will see you guys there. Alrighty, guys, we're obviously at the deer dealership now. Would have probably just taken you because we only drove across town here a couple miles. But yeah, they got a little bit of everything for tractors, several combine heads. Yeah, got a planter that rolled down the hill a little bit. A box style 1770 NT, which they got some center fill since that came out the in 2000. That is available to us. Um, quit looking at glitching heads. What is going on with all these heads? They're just bugging out. Maybe that one's just sitting on top of it. What the heck is going on? Anyways, yeah. So here's just the box style of uh, that planer. We got one of these rippers. It's a 13 shank. Uh, I forget how wide it is, but yeah, you'll see what kind of tractor we got too. We also got a baler, 690. I think we got exactly that one. Didn't get the mower. We did get one of these center fills since they're available to us. We did get a center fill style planer. These are 16 rows. They had 24 rows, but the fourth wall break here, the 24 row mod is just absolutely broken in the early 2000s 1770 NT style planer, at least the one that I saw. But yeah, back to the normal. Anyways, I looked at the price of the disc, and we're gonna get this disc. Um, yeah, it's about $10,000 cheaper than the other one. I think this one is like they're asking 9, and the other one was 19 or something, 20. Maybe that was $20,000 cheaper. But yeah, uh, so since it is 2000, it is the year 2000. The 60 series was fully released in the year 2000. So that gives us available the 9660, 9760, 9860, and I think there was even a 9560 off the top of my head. But also there's the 9610 and 9600 series. They're still available. But we're going to go with uh, well, you guys will see it later. We're going to go with the 9760, mainly because the 9760 is the same motor as the 9860, but the 9860 is just tuned to run that motor a little bit faster. And it's just basically the same motor. One just is forced to run harder and faster, which is the 9860, than the 9760. So we'll still have all the same power as the 9860, just not using it as much, if that makes sense. So we'll get into these. Here's my old 4960 that we put on lot here. Um, would have liked to kept that, but I don't need 7 tractors laying around. We're already buying 2 more, and we already have 2 laying around that are at the house right now. So I did go with an 8400, the 1995 style. It's got the brown box GPS steering in it. And then I was originally also going to go with an 8310 because we have the money for it. But we're going to just get the 8400 for now. And since I don't have um, enough equipment to justify having around another high horsepower 8,000 series deer, I thought about getting one of these 8100s, but I think for this time we will just pass. So at least for now. But we'll probably end up upgrading when we go here in a couple years. So yeah, we're gonna get the 1995 version of the 8400, and yeah. So I will see you guys back at the house when I show off all of the equipment. Alrighty, guys. As you can see, I'm back at the yard now. I'm gonna start giving you the tour now. or not the tour. You already got the tour, kind of. But yeah. So we got all the tractors and everything brought back. Like I said, we got a Cat 75C on our case. Uh, shoot, case field cultivator on brain malfunction. Sorry. And then we got our 8410 on our 1770 NT center fill box, center fill box. Oh, jeez, center fill planter. And then make sure that's shutting. Wander back over here, and I got our disc brought back, and I got our ripper brought back, and I got a couple new oops well, I got a couple new augers. I got one here, and then there's one over at the other yard for that one bin that's over there. But yeah, I'll probably be putting up a second one over there here shortly. Raining out now? Of course it is. We got our slurry tank here too. Um, just park it in our cattle barn here. Don't have any cattle yet. I will have cattle probably in the next episode. But yeah, I'll take you over. I'll go ahead and head over to the other yard now. Alrighty, so we're at the other yard now. Ignore that voice crack, but we got our stock trailer here. I'll go to this shed first. I don't think there's much different. This is the same shed that we had at the other farm. We just moved it down here after we decided to sell that ground. So we just moved it here as well as that shed. They actually took it all the way down to the studs and everything. Took all the posts out and brought it down here and just rebuilt it back up. Yeah, my brother's 4755, I believe. Yep, 4755 is in here, as well as his Farmall and his Model A. We don't really have much else in here right now. I would park the combine in here, but I think the auger's just a little bit longer. I think you almost need an auger that kind of folds instead to be able to fit in here. But go ahead and shut that door now. Go ahead and head over here. That bin's still here. It was here in the 80s as well. We put it up after we remodeled this whole yard. Fuel barrel, those hog barns we bought at the after the one guy's retirement sale, or at the one guy's retirement sale, or not at, from the one guy that retired. Brain no function today. Our Vermeer Tedder, we just got that. We got our Kuhn Speed Rake. This is built in 1993. We got a disc mower here from Boss. We got our swather, our International 5000 swather. We got our J&M grain cart. Still got the hay wagons. Still got that water trailer that we bought at the auction, as well as this grinder mixer. Nothing in that garage. Oh, I guess I should show you back here. We did buy this ground, like I said several episodes ago now, I guess, probably. We were going to buy this ground when it came up for sale in the fall, and we did buy it 10 years ago, technically. We were going to rip up some of this ground, or some of this grass, but as you can see, we got a pond right there, and the only spot that would really be good for crop farming would be like this little loop right here, and then it just make a weird odd shape, so we didn't rip it up. We just cut it for hay. Which we need a bunch of hay and straw for both my brother's pigs and my cattle. Still got most of the wagons. Here's that other new auger that I was talking about. And we got a new to us manure spreader. It's a New Holland instead of the case one that we had. Still got the 7150. This is about the only tractor that was personally mine that we still have from the last from the 80s. This is gonna be like mainly our like used for spreading and odd jobs. Probably gonna use it for like mowing and stuff like that too. So I don't have to put a bunch of extra hours on the higher horsepower tractors. We still got this dump truck, tandem truck, whatever you call it. We got our 6090 back here. We got our corn head. Got our bean head. It's a 30 foot. Yep. And I think that's about it. The combine is not here yet. I need to go get that, but we'll have it in here when we are back in our next episode of the lovely 90s series here. We will probably just pick it up in the early spring. We got to rip up some ground up by my place there, my new place, because some of that should definitely be farmed, because it's just a big grass patch right now. And yeah, anyways, we'll pick it up in the spring. And with that, I will see. Oh, wait. As always, please like and subscribe down below. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.